Work environment at Grantley Fire Station is a very community-oriented fire station. We are in the middle of a neighborhood block, so we get a lot of local people stopping in, a lot of kids, and the environment there, again, like I said, is very community-oriented. We do a lot with schools, with the college, so it's a very good atmosphere at Grantley. On this responder call, they told us that we had 2 children in the creek at the dam on Richland Avenue.
It took us about 2 minutes to get there. About halfway there, they came back and said that there were witnesses on scene, and there were 2 children in the water clinging to a log just below a low-head dam, and they appeared to be struggling.
The low-head dam's dangerous because when you go over, if you go over the dam, the hydraulics, the water current at the low end, at the bottom of the dam, is such that it tends to keep debris or a person pulled down underneath the water. So once you go over the dam, you're not able to get out of the water right on the bottom side of the dam, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
My partner and I were communicating the whole way there what we wanted to do and exactly where we thought it was going to be, and the conditions we might find. And when we arrived, he said that, my partner Joe Stoppard said that he was going to go retrieve our water rescue equipment, which is stored on top of the fire engine. I went and investigated and sized up the incident, and I called back to him and told him what I needed. And he gave me a rope throw bag, which is meant for water rescue, and a personal flotation device. We were holding onto a log, and the female child, she didn't look like she could hold on much longer. It was starting to get kind of scary. So we had to go down, climb over a 3 to 4 foot concrete wall and down about a 15-foot rock embankment. And when we got to the bottom of it, I deployed the rope bag above the dam because we wanted the rope bag to float down to them. It's part of our training. We do practice with our rope bags, especially in the early spring when water rescues are sometimes prevalent. And so I deployed it above the dam, and it came floated down the dam. In the first try, they were able to get it around them. The male victim, which we found out was actually the girl's brother, he was holding on to her and the log to keep her up. He was able to get the rope around them, and when I saw that he had around them, I started retrieving them. I pulled them along the dam, the front of the dam, and right when they got within 5 feet of me, there was a different type of hydraulic that created a whirlpool and pulled them under the water. And I was pulling really hard to try to bring them up, and they just wouldn't come up. And my partner Joe Stopper was just below me. He said, let's pull them downstream. So I handed him off the rope because he was in a better position, and he pulled and they came up out, and we were able to reach down and pull them up out of the water. And where the girl victim, you could tell she was in a state of shock. The boy, he looked as if he was going to pass out. He climbed up and he collapsed onto the rock, and we actually had to grab him under his arms and bring him up the embankment to get him out. It was found after it was over, both the kids' body temperatures were down close to 90 degrees. So they were really hypothermic.
It's very humbling to be called a hero. In this situation, you know, I look at what we did for this rescue, and I think that anybody with our training in the same situation would have done the same thing. You know, we're just doing our job, which we do every day that we go to work. And, you know, I don't think of it as being a hero. I think of it as doing our job.
I'm humbled and embarrassed because it's not why I do the job. I do the job because I want to make a difference in somebody's life. And I think that day we did, but I work with other guys that would have done the same thing, and they could be sitting here if it was just a different shift or a different day, or if I was off that day, you know, the guys I work with, they would be here instead of me.